Whoa!
The gentleman's drink.
Welcome to the IUS Horizon podcast. I am your host, the Lakewood Slasher. Now, we're doing something a little different today. We are going to see which one of you all would die first in a horror movie. Let's get this party started.
Just like Survivor, or we just like nominate people?
Yeah, I think.
I think we should discuss that. I also think we can create like what our horror story would look like.
Well, here.
Let me ask you all a question. Do you all know the rules to survive a horror movie?
Go to the exit.
Your rules.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, get in the running car.
You don't know the rules. Okay. There are certain rules that one must abide by to successfully survive a horror movie.
Don't die.
Yeah, basically.
That's number one.
Don't be the favorite character.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Rule.
Be the
All right.
favorite character.
Rule number 1. You can never have sex.
True.
I'm out.
That
I'm
is-
dead. I'm dead.
Consider me gone.
Yep.
Rule number 2.
So what?
Never drink or do drugs.
I'm good.
I think I would die in the shower.
So us three are gone.
Rule number 3.
What
It's
about-
oddly specific.
Blackjack.
Rule number 3.
Don't
Never, ever, under any circumstance, say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
That's true. These are good points.
What if
That's all from
I
the stream,
say
by the way.
hit me on a soft 17? Am I living or am I dying?
Depends.
Because I know he's got a 4 at the top of the deck.
Can we play a game of blackjack to see who loses, guys?
I'm so glad I didn't hear
Okay. What did you say? Say it again. It's okay.
that. I said Zach could probably sit on here and talk to himself for 30 minutes.
So who would die
That's
first?
I'm trying to figure out my Chili's
Is,
order,
Porter,
Meredith.
is Porter even here, or is he like out of the run?
No, technically he's the killer, so
Yeah.
They're trying to make me pay
but we
$4
can also-
for dessert.
I think Porter would like turn on the killer. And fix
yeah,
it all.
same.
Yeah.
I feel
Or-
like he
or
would
he
act.
would help him.
Hero.
Yeah.
Or he would help.
No,
Hey,
he's the.
There are all,
Or this is like a whodunit type thing, and then out of nowhere, it's Porter that is the killer. So we think he's with us the whole time.
Porter
and
would-
then he changes on
Yeah.
us.
Porter
yeah.
would be the killer.
Yeah.
If
I mean,
By a mile.
if
Exhibit
not
A.
if
Yes.
not me.
Exhibit A.
If you're not Porter, tell me something Porter would not know.
Who's,
something he would
who's
not
most
know.
likely to kill someone in this room?
Not
I
including
hope
him.
the serial killer.
Huh?
I mean, the
You
serial
go out with a
killer.
knife.
how would you rate your anger on a scale from 1 to 10?
7?
Who gets annoyed and angry easier? That's the best question.
Yeah, I feel like I'm up there. in
I got a
deception.
long leash. I'm
Mm.
just very spiteful.
A short leash.
No, because I
Oh, like you're just like
yeah,
from
I'll
the
be
shed.
cool, but like I'll go home and
I'm
I'll be
kinda
like,
like that.
I've been wrong.
Yeah, and then plot.
Yeah, and then
Anyway.
there's my background.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like spooky stuff, so I feel like I'd live because I'd be like the
I'd be
character at the beginning, who's like, who's like, hey, there's been some spooky stuff going on. Be careful, and then I'm gone. Maybe I'll show up like later, dead, and they'd be like, oh,
Yeah, you'd be. Yeah, that's
He
the
told
cutscene
us.
where like you leave, and you're driving in the car, and then you're the first news
and I'm
victim.
singing Celine Dion.
Yeah, and then he
Hard.
pops out of the back seat, and it's you, and then you're on the news, and that's how we all see.
You
it.
know, I
Oh,
feel like
no.
I'd be the guy who's driving, singing Celine Dion, and then he'd be like in the road, and I'd be like, "Oh, what are we doing?" And then I'm dead,
Yeah.
and then I'm
So you think you're first?
yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm like the exposition kill though. Like I'm the one that
Oh,
yeah, you're. Yeah,
You start.
nobody's like, "Oh, damn, that was my. I thought he was gonna live. That was my favorite."
You
character."
knew it was coming.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
I'm just a lesson.
I
for
think
everyone.
if we were in the woods, it would be me because I would fall because I'm clumsy.
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. If you trip, it's over.
I think
unless
I'm-
you're the main character.
I'm
really
slow.
slow. I just don't have a lot of stamina. I have to slow down.
I could see you being like us all running away, and you being like, you know what?
Take me.
I'm
That
done.
was my thought when we brought this up. It's like it really depends on the day. You catch me on a good day, it's like I got this.
Yeah, but if
I
you
can
catch
do
me
it.
on a
You catch me on a
bad,
day that don't.
yeah,
I'm over it.
I'd make it like a game. I'd make it like he's not gonna catch me. I'm gonna get out of this, and then if he caught me, I'd be like,
I want to play a game.
I thought the
all right, round 2.
parameters were in here.
yeah.
Like if it's my
Okay.
idea is like we're doing this and then like lights go out. Guy
Okay.
through the
And
window.
we're all in the school.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So here's what I thought. Sorry, here's what I thought would be like really fun to do. Because we were messing around with like ChatGPT and stuff. I'll put in our names and be like, these people are in a horror movie. Who dies in what order and how do they die? And let's see if what we say
If-
just match what generates.
If you can prompt it to
I'm
be
gonna
more of
write
like a
it.
choose your own adventure, I think that would be.
How,
Yeah.
Han, so let's say, for example, if he's first off the chopping block, how do we?
So I guess we
I
could
feel
say
like-
like introvert or extrovert.
It's like write me a choose your own adventure story about characters.
So we could put our names and then put.
So
7 characters.
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure.
I feel
story.
like if we're going in this room, I'm realistically outliving at least 4 of you.
yeah.
If we're
I'm
making it a
sure.
competition,
Or do you-
like-
If we were playing
Let's
a
find
game,
out.
By the way.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't know.
I'm outliving you
I don't know.
I don't know.
100%.
It depends if
I
we're
think
playing a
in
game or
realistic-
something.
I think in a realistic like, situation,
About
yeah.
journalism
Here-
students.
Here's the
I'm
question.
such an on-edge person anyway.
Oh yeah.
Here's the question. Who would be the main character?
College students. The names.
Who would be the main character?
Your A key doesn't work.
I know.
I think Zach.
I'd have the most lines of dialogue, whether they were written or not. I just love talking.
No, maybe you, Porter.
Me? I'm the killer. I can't be the main character.
Yeah.
How do you spell your name?
Adam, 2 E's, Wild Wing.
Say what?
Adam. You spell Adam,
Yeah.
2 E's, Wild Wing.
That was crazy.
I know,
I
as soon as you said it,
felt like I
you
fell
were
asleep.
gonna go.
I do that all the time
As soon
on
as
the
you said
phone.
that,
I heard Adam, and then I was like,
I was like, I'm not doing math.
I understood. I did too, but I
Might be
just-
When I'm on, I say it so much on the phone repeatedly, like for my email. It's like Adam, 2 E's, Wild Wing.
yeah, I'm outliving Meredith though for sure.
It's the most
I like that you
unsettling
still
feeling
think
on
that.
planet Earth. It's just sitting there
Well,
caressing. it.
how? Why do you think you'd outlive me?
Darth Vader?
You are small, which is an advantage.
I think what's funny is we think
I
he's
am
in
quite-
character, but he's really just hyperventilating.
I would be curious to see you act seriously because you're so loud. I think that
I am a loud guy.
I think that would get you, but in a serious situation, I don't know what would happen to
You
you.
know what? In a horror movie, the funny guy always dies.
Dude.
The funny guy's always out. So
But if it came down
You're
to it,
right.
I'm
Yeah,
very,
you're gonna be impersonating Trump.
I'm
and
very
then
competitive.
Well,
Okay, cool. I got it.
But hold on, that's a good point.
You're gonna impersonate Trump.
Porter, I
Would-
did include you in this.
Would I
Sorry.
live longer if I acted like Trump, or would I? Because like he runs up to me and I'm like, look at this guy trying to kill me. What a loser! I've been trying. They've tried to kill me multiple times.
I don't think you get more than like 2 words.
And but here's the thing. Look, you do have a 50-50 shot of him going, that's a pretty good impression.
Yeah, that's pretty
Dude,
good impression.
take that on the road, man. You like it?
You want me to open for you?
Yeah. You'd be like,
And then-
you know what, dude? Try out the Trump thing. If it doesn't work, come back to me.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I will, man. I will.
All right, let's see this.
okay, so it basically asked it gave each person their own scenario, and you have 2 options. It doesn't tell me like if you live or die. I think that's at the end. So just kind of remember where it's at. The first chapter 1, the first decision, you scrambled to get the lights back on after they were out. There's a storm outside and the Wi-Fi's down. But one of you thinks this could be a killer promo stunt. Another wants to leave. Question for Porter: do you A, say this is obviously fake, let's stay and make content because it's podcasting, or B, say I'm not dying for clout and go check the fuse box?
I would say let's stay and make content.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
I would say the same.
To quote the great Patrick Starr, I have an idea. Let's leave.
Let's leave. Maybe it's the way you're dressed.
Chapter 2, The Shadow in the Woods. While everyone's arguing, Meredith noticed something moving outside the window. A pale figure watching, not moving, just watching. Do you, A, go outside alone to confront it because you don't believe in ghosts, or B, quietly lock the doors and keep it to yourself for now?
Which one's C?
No.
Okay, then B. I'm not even
Quietly
gonna
lock the
know.
doors and keep yourself for now?
In the great words of the great Travis Scott,
Straight up.
it's lit. Don't you open up that window.
True.
Yeah.
Don't you open up that
Oh, God. Chapter 3,
Right.
The Tape.
It's lit.
Bianca finds an old cassette recorder in the attic with a label, "Play Me If You Dare." She grabs her portable mic and hits play. A warped voice starts naming people. And what it's saying is, the first to fall will be the loudest. Everyone looks at Josh.
Oh,
Question for Josh. Do you A, laugh it off and keep joking around to break the tension, or B, say screw this and smash the recorder? Real me would laugh it
If
off.
I know you, it's A.
All right. So just like comma? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so that's where you do it. Chapter
when you
4.
said a cassette that said "Play Me If You Dare," I was like, "What if it's just Limp Bizkit?" You turn it on. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
hands up or hands down.
I like this one. Zach suggests playing the mirror dare for content. You stare into a mirror in a total darkness and say your name 7 times. Someone always disappears. Allegedly, Jordan says it's all BS and wants to try it. Question for both Zach and Jordan. Zach, do you say, let's do it, I'm not scared, or no way, this isn't funny anymore? And Jordan, do you say, if everyone's going to survive, it's me, let's go, or B, you all do it, I'll be in the kitchen with a steak knife?
Steak knife.
Well, if I've learned anything from the first Persona, nothing bad can happen if you play a game, other than demons taking over the earth.
True.
So you're not.
What are
scared?
my options?
Or
Let's
there being
do
a
it, I'm
killer
not
looking
scared, no
around.
way, this isn't funny anymore. Are you basically going to play this game, or are you backing out?
I don't like spooky things.
So you're not gonna play.
No, I'm playing.
So A, and then do and for my answer. I think
Oh, I'm dead too.
if anyone's gonna survive, it's me. Let's go. I don't think I would do that, but I think I would still play.
See,
I
I
don't
would.
think I'd be that arrogant.
I would do that. I'd be like, you
Yeah,
know
I'll
what?
go A.
Let me know if y'all live. Let me know how it goes. Shoot me. Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out
Shut up.
merch and bio.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Chapter 5, The Locked Room. Adam WEYON discovers a locked door in the basement with a blood smear across.
No.
Did I say W instead of Y?
Double E.
Yeah, Adam W.Y.O.
I gotcha. With a blood smear across it and a key around a skeleton's neck. Do you A, take the key, no fear, or B, back away slowly and warn the others?
God, that sounds like
I'm
My
taking the
Chemical
key.
Romance video.
I'm a risk taker.
So A. You have to space it out when you do all these things. So far, I think Meredith's the one that picked B. Everyone else is saying A.
Once I get all your answers. Okay, so hit
So send
hit
it.
enter. Yep.
So this is gonna cook. Watch it. Perfect. Here's what you got. It's recapping what we also. So just to recap, Porter stays for content, locks the door and stays quiet, laughs it off and keeps choking, plays the mirror game. So do you. You played the tape and then grab
Dude.
the play key.
Yeah, it didn't give you an option.
Yeah, then give me that.
We're playing some games.
Are you
Dang.
just like chapter 6, the first to fall?
Oh, I'm dead.
The storm grows louder, pounding the cabin with thunder and rain. The group decides to keep recording, documenting each weird event that's what's quickly becoming the most viral episode of Dead Air ever, which is the name of the show they gave.
Sick.
Then the lights return just for a second and flicker off and on again. The recorder Bianca played now repeats on a loop. The first to fall will be the loudest, Josh, mid-laugh, suddenly goes quiet. His mic shorts out. You all turn to look at him. He's gone, vanished from his seats. His headphones still spin on the mic stand. A blood trail leads to the closet. Oh, Lord.
I don't think that's accurate.
Door slightly ajar. Josh is dead.
Josh is dead. Okay, so is there way to write this?
Wow.
So I'm for sorry, buddy. The ghost hate jokes is what the.
Okay, if that's the reason you would die, that's what it would be for.
So I made a bad joke
Yeah.
and he killed me.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually fair.
Rules of the game.
Chapter 7, the rules of the game. You're 6 now, and the voice returns through static, one by one, but you choose the order. Suddenly, Meredith speaks up. I saw something earlier outside. I didn't say anything. Everyone stares. You what? Bianca asked. I didn't think it was real. A figure appears again in the window, only this time it moves towards the door.
Josh.
Choice round 2.
It's
Porter is now the de facto leader. Do you A, take charge and suggest everyone hide separately, or B, say screw this and run into the woods?
I would have everyone. I would take charge and have everyone hide.
Do you have to prompt anything?
I just did respectively.
See, you would be good at that.
What?
Hiding. because you can
Yeah.
fit anywhere.
I would probably
My
be
knees
the
don't
worst.
bend, so
That's not good.
There's
No,
not
it's
many
not.
places I can hide. Maybe like in the forest.
Meredith, guilt's hitting you hard. Do you A, confess everything to the group, or B, stay quiet and try to redeem yourself by protecting someone else? Would you
What?
save someone in this room?
absolutely not.
Or is it every man for itself?
But they both sound like good options.
Confess.
Save someone, but also confess.
No, it's confess everything to the group or stay
Or-
quiet, and
They're both good options. Like, which one's better?
Pick your poison.
it's
It's kind of like it's your
Confession.
choice.
Shut up. I
my
think the
stomach is
confession.
growling.
I heard that. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at this triple dipper.
Oh,
I'm about to pull the
I
trigger.
think the confession is the way to go.
Say.
the group will remember this.
Yeah.
It does the telltale thing. Bianca, you played the tape. Maybe you're cursed. Do you A, try to destroy it, or B, keep it? Maybe it has answers.
Answers.
Bull, get out.
Why do I feel like Bianca's final girl?
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Zach
Yeah,
and
you're
Jordan,
the
I like how
final
you two
girl.
are in tandem.
Yeah.
Zach and Jordan, you finished the mirror game, but one of your reflections winked at you. Zach, do you A, keep doing horror challenges, lean in and try to get answers, or B, decide this isn't worth it and try to call for help?
Whose reflection is it?
It doesn't specify. Could be you, could be Jordan's.
Well, if I wink at myself, I'm gonna lean in, but it's not for answers. I mean, let's light this candle. Let's
Yeah.
keep going.
A,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm gonna also go A. You can.
Jordan was A, arm yourself and stay defensive, or B, say, I think the game picked us, I want to finish it. Adam Weyon, you got the bloody key. Do you use the
Tell him how to pronounce your name, please.
Adamian.
Damian.
That's your job. Do you use the key on the locked door or throw it into the fire?
Use the key on the locked door.
I like that.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Good.
Because the thing's
Is that how you
outside
spell
and he moved
respectively?
towards the door.
Oh,
How do you-
wait, you're
what I
right.
do?
It'll be
And
fine.
I just
It'll know.
locked it.
All right, let's
Here we
see. Choices have consequences. It's just recapping everything we said.
Okay.
You fools, you magnificent doomed fools. Chapter 8, the second sacrifice. Porter barks out the orders, split up and hide. We can't all get caught. Everyone scatters. Meredith yells, wait, I saw something before Josh vanished. But it's too late. Doors slammed. Silence. Meanwhile,
Damian.
Damian,
Oh,
alone
sorry.
in the basement, slips the bloody key into the lock. Click. Door creaks open, revealing a shrine of old cassette tapes, Polaroids, and a wall covered in names. Some are crossed out. Your guys' are freshly written.
It's like the Danny DeVito shrine in that one high school.
A new voice whispers from the shadows behind him. You unlock the rules. Now someone must die again. He turns around, but too slow. Something grabs him.
Oh, Damian is a man in the story. Oh, you're also dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So-
No.
The duality, man.
Of course, the typical stereotype. I die first.
All right, next round. Mirror, mirror. Upstairs, Zach and Jordan stare into the mirror. The reflection now shows 5 of you, not 6. But one reflection, Meredith, is smiling, even though she's
I'm clocking you. I'm sorry.
she's crying. Suddenly, the mirror cracks, and Jordan feels something wet and warm slide down his chest. Blood, but it's not his. He looks over. Zach is bleeding from his eyes.
It's me, guys, but I'm cool. I'm chilling.
You wanted
Oh,
you wanted answers. The mirror says the mirror always lies. Zach is dead. The mirror never likes skeptics.
So it was Meredith's
So
reflection.
it's just us.
It's you 3
and Porter.
Porter. I keep forgetting that's not,
Wait,
not
why
Porter.
is it my reflection? Why
Because
am I crying?
you're the only one that would kill me.
You killed my friend.
I would never
That's a
do
good
that.
motive right there.
So recap the final 4. Porter is currently in hiding. Meredith is guilt-ridden and is
Kinda
truth-telling.
sad.
Bianca is the keeper of the cursed tape, and Jordan is committed to finishing the game.
I thought I grabbed a gun.
A new message comes through the tape that Bianca kept. Only 3 can leave. 1 must choose to stay forever.
Porter.
Final choices.
How dare you?
Porter, do you stay hidden and let the others fight it out, or reveal yourself and try to lead them again?
reveal myself, and try to lead again.
I like that.
A hero through and through.
Honestly,
You understand the movies, so I would honestly listen to you.
Meredith.
Appreciate it.
B.
Oh yeah, my bad. Thank you. I almost.
I'm honestly pretty cool with the way I died.
It's kind of cool.
Like that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Guys.
Meredith.
Yeah.
I tried.
Because
Do
I
you-
would probably sing it like Helena by Mike Kemp. So
We're gonna scrap if I just read this right.
Do you offer yourself to be the one who stays out of guilt, or B, suggest sacrificing Jordan because he
No,
wanted to
I'll
finish?
sacrifice myself. That's
You can do me.
terrible. No,
You can do me.
No, because
I'm
I'm so guilty.
Hero's
I'm so
End.
Guilty.
Bianca, do you try to destroy the tape now, or use the tape to try to communicate with the voice?
Communicate.
Bianca's final girl. I'm calling
You
her.
got
Yeah,
heroes
you're the
in
final
there? Yeah,
girl.
let's
wasn't
get
I the
together.
one
You're
who
the
was
final
like, "Yo,
girl."
let's play this game.
Jordan,
Why are
do you volunteer to stay and finish it, or turn on the others and say no one's leaving but me?
You're a very selfish character in this game.
I would honestly. So if I stay and finish the game, that means they get to leave.
You could throw some twists. We
That's
didn't know
what
he
I
was
would
gonna
like
do
to
that.
do. I would do A.
So you're sacrificing yourself.
Yes.
But
If that's what
I-
that
then
means.
So I'm not
50-50.
sacrificed?
Well, we both go and then they
Okay.
live.
You're both gonna end up dying.
Babu, Baba.
All right, you ready? Submitting. Oh damn! Y'all made the final choices. Let's see who makes it out. That's straight up what it says. Final chapter: Dead air, dead man. Porter emerges from hiding, trying to take control one last time. Enough of this. We ended together. No more splitting up. But it's too late. Meredith steps forward, tears in her eyes. This all started when I stayed quiet. I saw the thing. I should have warned Josh. I should have stopped it. Thanks for being guilt-ridden about me.
I don't matter.
She walked. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And it got your quiet.
She walks towards the shrine door, the voice hissing in her ears. A willing soul will break the cycle. She kneels. She's ready to be the one. Bianca, meanwhile, clutches the tape recorder and hits record. She asks, "Who are you? What are you?" It answers, "I am you. Your stories, your fears, your death wish made manifest."
This is Persona.
The tape, it's Joker. The tape crackles, warps, rewinds itself, and begins to burn. Bianca drops it as it explodes in smoke, the curse unraveling. Jordan stares into the fire, calm. I said I wanted to finish it, but not like this. He walks over to Meredith, pulls her up, and says, "You don't die for this, I will." He steps into the shrine, door slams,
That's so nice.
and everything
Thank you.
stops.
I lied.
Epilogue. Dead Air, the Lost Episode. These are great titles that's
Yeah.
making up for stuff. Police arrived the next morning. 3 survivors were found. Porter, Meredith, and Bianca. Bruised, shaken, but alive. The podcast recorder is recovered with only static and a faint whisper. Thank you for listening. Jordan is gone, or maybe not. Somewhere in some cabin, in some other tape, the game will begin again. Final survivors.
You made the sequel.
Porter, Meredith, Bianca.
I just made that pointless. What I just
Wait,
did
no,
there.
but you're somewhere in a cabin. That's what I said, right?
That's true. I never died on camera. I'm in the sequel.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Sequel.
So you're gonna come back and narrate and tell the story.
But then I'm gonna be.
No, or you'll see me and then I'm like, guys, and I'm underfed and like I got a long wispy beard and I'm
But
just like
now I'm
screaming,
gonna
no
like.
shirt.
Until then, I'm.
Plot twisting. Oh snap! Plot twisting coming. The king has entered the shrine.
Hold on. Can I read this?
What did you do?
Just as Jordan closes the shrine door, a blinding light erupts from the tree line. Thunder booms, trees split, the cabin trembles. A shadowy figure emerges, 6'9", carved from granite, clutching a glowing basketball made of pure light. Y'all really tried to run a horror story without me? LeBron James, legendary athlete and certified Ghostbuster, in parentheses, don't fact check it. Bianca, eyes wide. LeBron James, Meredith, he's glowing. Porter, is that a Space Jam ball? LeBron walks to the shrine door, spins the basketball once. I've seen this play before. Curse, evil voice, tape demon. All it takes is one perfect game. He slams the ball into the floor. A shockwave explodes from the impact, blowing up the shrine and reversing time itself. Tapes rewind. Josh reappears mid-laugh. Adamian sits up in the basement, confused. Zach wipes blood from his face, miraculously unblinded. The mirror shatters into nothing. The cabin is still again.
Not
so
that I'm.
gone.
Of course, I'm the computer.
LeBron turns to the group. No one dies on my team. He tosses the glowing ball into the fire. The cabin lights flicker. Then power fully returns.
We need to make this movie.
Thank you, my
Hey,
glorious kid.
hey, you're talking,
Post-credit
hey,
scene.
You're talking to a filmmaker right here.
We
I
have
could make it
post-credit.
happen.
Post-credit scene. Later that week, the Dead Air podcast goes viral with their new episode, The Night LeBron James Saved Our Souls, featuring LeBron James. The comments are on fire. This has to be fake, right? Porter's scream was too real, bro. I knew LeBron was the GOAT, but this confirms it. Everyone survived. Porter, Zach, Josh, Jordan, Meredith, Bianca, Adamian, LeBron James, in quotation, MVP, Ghost Division. Sequel title, Dead Air 2, Game 7 in Hell.
Oh, that
This
was
is so good.
so everyone made it.
But you died first. That's the
Oh,
problem.
what was the order?
You died.
Boom,
Boom, boom.
I was
boom,
third.
boom.
and then they lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
I went back and forth between almost death like 8 times.
But thanks to
He's like trapped in like hell.
I had terrible options.
thanks
for
to
my
LeBron,
choices.
Wait, hold on.
we're
How,
all walking out of here okay.
I vanished. Yours was like you were just bleeding.
Bled.
I
from
bled
your
from
eyes.
the eyes, yeah.
How did she die again?
I thought you just disappeared too. You tried to use the key, right?
Yeah.
Something
Yes.
grabbed you.
Oh yeah, something grabbed you and thought you were a dude.
Yeah,
It literally did
yeah.
say you were a dude.
We should have put
I
female.
I honestly
Yeah,
did
that
not
sounds-
think it was gonna be that good.
It's
But
so good.
LeBron.
You saved us.
What did you prompt him?
I said
LeBron.
have LeBron James come in and save everybody, including the dead.
And that's it?
Yeah, I said make LeBron James save them all, including the dead.
Basketball.
Oh, so when you said a shadowy figure emerges 6'9", I thought about the
I did
actor.
too. I saw you laugh and was like, "Oh, he thinks I'm talking about 6ix9ine the rapper," and then I started laughing.
I thought you were gonna have it be Donald Trump. at
No,
one point.
six-
Oh, that would
Oh, I should.
Or Kermit the Frog.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I thought was coming.
6'9".
have Donald Trump show up in the sequel.
Yeah,
No.
Let's light this candle.
that was so good.
Can you do all of his lines?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Impression, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
That should be good.
Dead Air 2, Game 7 in Hell. Tagline.
So
LeBron
LeBron
is here.
and Donald Trump are both in this story.
7
Wow.
students, 1 basketball court, infinite demons, and a surprise visit from a boarding bed.
This is so
Let's light this candle.
This is so stupid.
It's been a year since the dead crew barely survived the haunted cabin. They've been riding the fame wave since LeBron James saved them in the world. But fame has a cost. They've been invited to do a live podcast taping at an abandoned Madison Square Garden, supposedly cursed since the Knicks lost their souls in the flood ritual back in '99.
The Knicks.
Yeah, they lost. Not Jordan. What other base word? Spoiler, it's a trap. As the lights dim and walls bleed, a familiar glowing basketball rolls in from the shadows. He's back,
Castellanos.
whispers Jordan. LeBron just asks, no, Bianca says, worse.
Oh.
Enter Donald J. Trump.
Out walks Donald Trump in a tattered suit surrounded by shadow demons and
Wait, he's the villain.
shadow demons and MAGA hats.
This is my arena now. The deep state, it's demons, and I'm making America haunted again.
LeBron James crashes through the ceiling, ready to dunk him straight into the underworld. But Trump raises a cursed golf club force of Mar-a-Lago and shouts,
You're not the only one who can play Ghost Ball.
cue heavy synth music. The arena shifts into the 7th circle of hell, now a full court.
Wow.
Dude, teams
We're
are formed.
teams. I'm the spiritual hype man.
What is
Team-
your guys' favorite horror movie?
She does not care about this.
I'm in too deep.
On Team Dead Air plus LeBron, Porter is team captain, Zach is the spiritual
Hey.
hype man, Josh is the comic relief but kind of clutch, Jordan game finisher, Meredith emotional tank, Bianca strategic brains, weapon specialist, and LeBron James god tier. Team Chaos is led
Holy, hold on.
by you go. This is you.
This is my team.
So it's us versus Trump in an underworld basketball game.
Donald J. Trump, trash talker in chief. Rudy Giuliani, possessed. Mitch McConnell sleeps with his eyes open. I have a demon version of Dennis Rodman. The ghost of Richard Nixon. A cursed version of the Detroit Pistons. And the scoreboard, which is sentient.
Twist mid-game. Trump reveals he doesn't care about winning. He just wants to trap them all in an eternal electoral college horror simulation. But Porter outsmarts him with the Constitution, parentheses, actual physical book and holy weapon.
Let's go.
Bianca breaks the scoreboard's AI with a logic paradox. Josh tricks Nixon's ghost into resigning again. Jordan hits the final three-pointer backwards.
Bang.
And then LeBron dunks Trump into the core of the earth. You're fired. What did I do?
Can you have it make an image of that?
Oh,
Wait, I think you turned into
in a bunker beneath Area 51, a red phone rings. A voice answers. We're gonna need Obama.
Obama.
Let me know if you went Dead Air 3, The Return of the Founding Fathers.
Or Dead Air Into the Multiverse, featuring alternate universe Taylor Swift and JFK in a mech suit.
Your move.
No, I think we're good.
Wow.
We got canceled after 2 movies.
To answer your
What does
question,
that say? I can't read that. What does it say up there? Oh,
Oh,
Perfect.
all right. Well,
So to recap,
Yep.
Josh died first.
That is
yep.
unbelievable.
It's so good.
All right. Well, on that note, we will wrap this episode up. Now we know who would die in a horror movie first.
And
Josh.
we know who would win
I
in
went-
a demonic basketball game
Yes.
between perennial MVP LeBron James and the 45th President of the United States, Donald J.
Mhm.
Trump.
All right. So we will see you all on Monday. I will actually be myself on Monday.
I will still be Trump.
It's like
Yeah.
a High School Musical.
All right. That'll
Oh,
be it.
boy. That was the hardest I've laughed in a while.